I've got myself into that kind of position where I'm writing poems for two separate projects at the moment. So I'm going to read some from both of them, and I think possibly an older thing as well. But yeah, this first one is from the newest one, which is kind of an exploration of play and meaning, which sounds really pretentious, but anyway, this is called Strip. Down to who? I, boy, girl, woman, man, shift thing, I, 7-layer burrito, every shimmer of empty moment space. Those boy-girl things, girly boy, boyish girl things. Race into the park after dark, fizz shimmer of dungarees, muddy paws, don't stop bawling, BMX rock kid beatnik posing, tumble deep inner world of creation. Girls run the world okay in delight in strong friendships, nurture potential, hunker down and make a world not founded on all of this. Strip endless layers in way down heavy magic as that big breast mama, all many realized. Embodied abundance, pure and endless giving, creation in each breath, in shuddering, uncovering, play perverse, polyverse, joy, mask effeminacy sensation in free flying sun of atomic fusion process, hair in wind, rocket fuel. Tall pretty prince of my dreams, myself to save me, the world, boys and girls of immateria, our transients found in our grace, shy swagger. Peel back, discover hurt aggressor, you don't want to, but it happens and you do want to. That gameplay, grabbing man-child or power push, the worst, in, out, a panic of drive, bug greedy for bodies, caves, bodies and land, all actor, forget to see humanity, see God spark in self or other, so fearful, so broken, make tight tangle spark electricity with hurt soul girl, strange seat of abandonment, slave girl, I am her, hurt soul woman, strange seat of abandonment, howl, eternity and shit and puke, death alone, that whole hole is there, it seems, in this now, in both sides of the switch relation. All these are all beings, Godhead, this being what is left if we leave out animals and it, the smash bash panic of it all, and breathe, feel into the spaces, personify, allow these relations to smash, waves on shores, break apart into the nothing they are, and the you that speaks to me in this, strong presence, holds, feels out with me, plays in the deep darkness with and guides through, become wildest light, you bestest, brightest masculine energy, you are me too. Spasm out and small girl yearning in haze of sensation, realizing in climbing rocks and rolling down hillsides, in explorations on beds and tactile wonders through landscape soundscapes or waterfall meanders, light through trees and rocks and wind and leaves across oceans of desire, curiouser and curiouser to imagine being proud and possible, beaming in expanse with skill and openness. Boy and desert girl, holed up in all things, in longing for the pre-op girls in phone boxes, perfectly strange parrot of patriarchal scum phrases, in best of both worlds, in not realising that this feeling is not how everyone feels secretly inside, don't they? But who are they and what is it? Gay boy in a young woman's body vision, how is it possible to make a world out of? And that's not how is it possible to glitter and dress up eyeliner and neon lights in dark corners? Pop! Claim a stake in some kind of being here, hole up and make a life here. New life, new life. to spin out, shake out, sister, be the best girl, a woman, or breasts and love women, love those women, and be otherwise and unafraid, and not of this, be wholly this, and be women, oh women, and love them. Thanks. So yeah, this is the earlier one. This is from my first pamphlet, Oh Paracosmic Being. Yeah, this is called Youth of 1,000 Summers, and it's sort of similar themes to the last one, I think. The intersection has been experienced as all-encompassing, and before I knew where to turn, on first glance, so much of it laid itself ahead and all around scatter, a spiral formation in a million shooting stars, starts and spit colour-light threads to be woven into patterns by us. A dance, the dance, that dance, to come of age, to come, to see you and her sparkling eyes, to hear your voice all simple, to talk me through each inflection. Hey, hey, a sip of water, a leap over the precipice. Hey, hey, now! To wide open mind, like bish bosh, you young gay boy, you paragon of womanhood, you lover, you. As a kid, I never wanted to be queer. I feared my strange sex. I found it shameful in myself, or I never did in others. I watched Frankenfurter and did not even, or love and empty of blame. I yearned, and yet I told myself again and again, no, someone to keep me sane, as sensible. I mean, well, no, I mean a boy, but any boy. I mean, a boy, but only the best boy. I mean, only one who would never love me. I mean, love, all love. I mean, only you, I mean you, and tits, and I mean It was a confusing time looking back. But never known was, always known was, I mean music and a lost self in ecstasy. I mean that was always the thing, and that you are always, I mean, in a golden freedom, in a light touch, in a madness, in a screaming down the street. There are truths on that dance floor, in those mountains there is peace. There are eternal moments outside. Thanks. We undo ourselves. Meaning is a warmth we can take in or kindle in ourselves in company or solitude. Our minds don't always, anyway, our minds looking for ways it doesn't count. Looking to fear life's absurdity, to drown in it, howling for meaning's lack. Meaning which creeps up on you, emerges from those empty spaces, wilderness spectrums, power through the feet, through the heart, through the head, through the clit, the cock, the perineum. Through learning, ways of feeling, games, stories, disperses in repetitions, emerges, disperses, emerges, disperses, emerges, disperses, emerges, disperses, emerges, emerges, disperses. Interruption leads to can't, because this human space and your folks' vision of it through interruption expands inspiration and empty silence full of wonders, broken human visions or whore Madonnas. We are all those, and tracking through deserts and eating together, making together fires, love and silence. Meaning, the great hunger, travelling through, firing arrow of time through space, dispersal, process of alchemy, non-linear, linear seeming existence in transforming, you all being human, living like me, all shared missions, you, majestic 21st century poets, travelling, working on awakening, illumination, visions our own, an ocean, meaning to be made from traditions made up by ourselves, by our mothers, by our great, 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 many more grandmothers, meaning in a book, meaning believed to be real, meaning that doesn't need to be, meaning made up by two kids in a bowling alley. What is it? It's called And Yet Not, and it's from the other thing. Doubt. Holy force, centre spiral, this life with central point in all directions doubt to stop and read, encounter words, feel strange strands. Never had to read entire ancestry through colonizing others' eyes of my forefathers, saturated in unimaginable disconnection, grab, better like my family, like I just learned Gandhi also did in Chain of. Like, do things our way, but not too much, no place, fuck off, territory not all over 100 years ago. How we have shifted, flourished, grown and yet not. Chasm, failure perception, where the road had taken us, every moment still here. Hope, love's wellspring in step, we are new children, weeping in the blood and curses of our ancestors. We take foot and make new our own methods, we'll learn depths, games, nothing from everywhere still. Acknowledge, respect, dance, only way to play with gentle footsteps, although loud pumping progeny. Rest and grow, build new queer future, we are from nowhere direction. Meet and find the others, only when the time and stars and spells are. Okay, and this is the last one. This I wrote for Halloween, and it's called Unpack. And I was in a really dark place, and this kind of helped me work my way out of it, I think, in some ways, through it. You can feel the focus make it worse. The explanation, definition, repetition, panicked eyes, a clarion call to urgent unpacking, but where? No space. You better get a map down, open up some time loops. This could take centuries. Hop, skip, jump, tiptoed star dancer, softer, slow, trudge to the station won't save you now. She never shows her face, not to you, not to anyone. That isn't part of the game. Don't sweat it, sweaty. It's Halloween, Samhain, so many spirals, travelled, open veiled, too many for such not to disappear at these times. A blessed curse. This year found many ancestors too. Last year you were in the process, you didn't dare speak it. Last year was a different thing entirely, with scope to research, and you forgot to light the fire. Throughout life, the repetition intensifies. So many loops, you've never been here. This time an opening, mucky pupped with ghouls and white noise blankets. Follow the star, remember how to dance light-footed, shed, discard, unguarded, fearless. Space can still be made for this in these worldly times of gathering darkness, and it must. The transformation exists, it is underneath, its time is now.